Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by the movie Hangout, and let's talk about Jenna Ortega joining the cast of Beetlejuice 2. Now, if you're like me, growing up in the 90s, I loved Beetlejuice. It was one of those movies I would ride my bike to Hollywood Video, get with my buddies, come home, crack open an ice cold Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper, get some junk food, watch Beetlejuice, have a great time. Michael Keaton is just amazing. Just amazing. Him and Tim Burton together, an amazing duo. I wish they would have done more films together. They did do 3 together, Beetlejuice and then Batman, The Batman Returns. But honestly, if Keaton would have kept working with Tim Burton the same way Johnny Depp kept working with Tim Burton, we would have gotten so many more amazing films. But anyway, I'm going to jump into Jenna Ortega. She's in talks of playing, it would be Lydia's daughter. So that is some of the details I'm going to be bringing up. Before I do, if you want to hit the subscribe button, click notification bell, comment, like this video. I want to hear what your opinion is on this potential casting to this amazing sequel. Okay, so I'm over here in Variety. It says Jenna Ortega in talks to star in Tim Burton's Beetlejuice 2. Jenna Ortega is eyeing a role in Tim Burton's Beetlejuice 2, Variety has confirmed. So this isn't just like gossip. This is an actual, I guess like a soft offer to her agents, whether or not she'd be willing to jump on board for this project. Tim Burton has already said he's going to do it. Michael Keaton said he'll do it. And I just hope that they finally do it, because Tim Burton's getting older, and also Michael Keaton, he's going to be like 80 before we know it. So hopefully it happens. It says Jenna Ortega, best known for her role as Wednesday Addams, Netflix's recent series reboot Wednesday, is in talks to play the daughter of Lydia Deetz, portrayed by Winona Ryder in the original film. This marks her second time working with Burton, who was an executive producer on Wednesday and directed 4 of its 8 episodes. That's why it has like a kind of the old school feel that we're used to seeing from Tim Burton, which is great. That was really smart of Netflix to do that. Representatives for Warner Brothers and Ortega did not immediately respond to Variety's request for comment. The sequel has been in the works at Warner Brothers for some time before Brad Pitt's production company Plan B officially boarded it in February of last year. The original Beetlejuice centers on Charles, Delia, and Lydia Deetz, who inhabit a home previously occupied by the Maitlands. The Maitlands died in a car accident, but their ghost selves want to re-inhabit their former house, recruiting Beetlejuice, a bioexorcist, to scare away the Deetz. Met with critical acclaim, Beetlejuice grossed $74 million in North America on a $15 million budget. That's pretty remarkable back in the 80s. Nowadays, it's still pretty good, but nowadays people would look at that and go, man, that's kind of like not the greatest, pretty good, but not like, top notch. But just think back then. It was a little more difficult to market a lot of things too. And then also like the worldwide release. If this were released today, number one, I don't think it would even be released, because some of the subject matter would never fly in kind of a politically correct environment that's going on right now. But the movie, if it were released worldwide, I think it would just absolutely annihilate everything else. It would be Beetlejuice and then Cocaine Bear at the box office, which would be hilarious. It says here, talks of the sequel surfaced in 2013 when Keaton confirmed that he and Burton were talking about doing a sequel. Burton said in 2014 that he missed the character of Beetlejuice, saying, "There's only one Beetlejuice, and that's Michael. There is a script, and I would love to work with him again. I think there is now a better chance than ever. I miss that character. There's something that's cathartic and amazing about it. I think it's closer than ever." Ryder reconfirmed that the film was in the works on a late night with Seth Meyers' appearance in 2015. Okay, so my thoughts on this are whether or not this is going to happen. I think that there's a better chance now than ever that this could potentially happen, because everybody right now is talking about Michael Keaton, and they're talking about Batman, and they're talking about Michael Keaton as Batman as he was in the Tim Burton movie back in the late 80s and early 90s. And I think that's really important. And when people start thinking about that, they're going to be looking at his other work. What's the second thing you think of with Michael Keaton? You think of Beetlejuice. You think Batman and then Beetlejuice. Also Tim Burton, he always cranks out quality stuff too. So there's a very good possibility this could happen. And also, Jenna Ortega is a huge star right now. She's like the it girl of Hollywood. She did a great, whether or not you like the show Wednesday, she's good in it. She's pretty good in a lot of different things. She has kind of a unique look. She has kind of that Tim Burton-esque, Helena Bonham Carter, Winona Ryder look, you know. There's a certain look that Tim Burton likes to have in his movies. Everybody is, you know, they're attractive, but they're a little bit odd in some ways, but in a good way. And she kind of has that flavor to her. So I think she would be a really great fit. And also Winona Ryder. Everybody's talking about Winona Ryder now because she's in the show Stranger Things. She plays the mom in it, you know, a lead role in the series. The series is a huge hit. So you have, you know, 3 or 4 people affiliated with this movie that are in everybody's mind right now. And that's what you have to have in order to have a hit movie these days, because there's so many options out there. But anyway, let me know what you think. Do you think doing a sequel to the classic film Beetlejuice is a good idea? Do you think that while, you know, everybody is still around, while Michael Keaton is still young enough to do it, they need to just go for it, just do it? You know, who cares how it might turn out? Just swing for the fences on it. Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you want to get future rants, reviews, original content, click subscribe. Later.